Hello, my Celestial Kings and Queens. This is Mystic Storm here to clear a path to a new life with you. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can get more content from me. If you're already a part of the Celestial Kingdom, what's up, y'all? Let's get it. We're back with another one, okay? So the day I'm filming this is February 4th. Shout out to my friend Eugene. Happy birthday. But my birthday is tomorrow, so I'm a little excited, okay? So what we're going to do today is do a pick a card reading for what is in store for you 3 months from now. We're approaching the full moon in Leo. That's happening on Sunday. I believe that's the, 8th or 9th. Can't really remember. Don't have my calendar out. But, okay. So the full moon is coming up. And Leo is all about strength. That's the strength card in tarot, right? So we need to have the strength to press forward. We need to have the strength to let go. There might be a lot of things that you need to release during this time. So pay attention to your inner self, pay attention to your intuition, and let spirit guide you in what you need to do for the full moon in Leo. But I wanted to come in and do a 3-month check-in so we can kind of see where the energy is lying for us after the full moon in Leo. Okay? So I have 3 rows here. The soul cards are on top and facing up so you can look at them and pick. So take your time. Whatever card is gravitating to you, that is what your soul is definitely resonating with. So take this time, breathe, relax, pick a card, and stay along for the ride. Now, I will say you can pick more than one card or more than one row. You might have messages in both. So, again, just take your time and see where spirit leads you. All right, hello, number ones. This is for you. So, if you picked row 1, this is the Dalmatian stone here. This is very much tapping into your inner child, trusting your intuition, having a more playful energy when it comes to different situations and circumstances. So this is beautiful. We all need a little childlike energy in our lives, right? So with this soul card, I am seeing this female figure at the bottom, and she's raising her head up to the sky, and she's her eyes are closed. She's just feeling the energy around her. And at the top here, you can see that there in the sky here, I can say, yeah, the sky, I don't know if it's clouds or some part of the aspect of the sky. I'm hearing moon, especially since it's the full moon in Leo, right? So going down and connecting to her. And you see that the cloud is white here and that the hair of the woman is white. That also signifies wisdom, right? So you're receiving downloads from your ancestors, from your guides from the heavens, you can say, and you're taking it all in. You're taking it all in. So these next 3 months, really pay attention. Spring is upon us. So get out in nature, feel the sun, look at the sky. You might find messages in the sky. You never know. So, yeah, and the colors outside of that part of the sky is like a reddish, purplish, Again, red is root chakra. So because you're grounded with the earth and grounded in who you are, you're able to tap into this higher consciousness for you to awaken and get messages. So this is beautiful. I'll leave that here. So the next card is the Wild Offering, and we have loneliness. So this popped up, I believe, in the last reading last week, but let me read it for you all. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than what you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude, and that's when kindred spirits can finally come. May I embrace my solitude. That's when kindred spirits can finally come. The kindred spirits are waiting on you. This is why, if you might be alone right now, again, you might have loving family members and friends and partners and all that stuff, but something is calling you to take this alone time. And when in solitude, that's when you're most enlightened. That's when you're most enlightened. So taking this time is beautiful. Don't feel like you taking this time to be alone is a bad thing. It's all worth it. Definitely. And of course, I got like purple, like these lavender candles burning. And I also have this crown chakra candle. It's it's Aquarius season, and we're in the age of Aquarius, so it's all about what? Knowledge, enlightenment, humanitarian type energy, one love, as Bob Marley would say. So yeah, cool. So take this time by yourself, and you'll receive messages from your ancestors, your angels, and your guides. Beautiful. So next we have from the animal spirit, we have the fox. The fox. The fox is a very sensual animal. I see a lot of yellow, so this is also leaning towards solar plexus chakra, and it's giving you, paying attention to your solar plexus would give you more confidence in this solitude moment. The element for the fox is earth energy. So that is, again, grounding with yourself. And one second while I let the cat out. Okay, I'm back. I don't know why she stayed in here. She knew once I closed the door, that was it. But anywho, again, we have the fox. We talked about the solar plexus energy. We also talked about the earth energy, grounding ourselves, centering ourselves here. Let me grab my animal spirit book. It's been a while since I pulled this one out, y'all. I was happy that Spirit said, pull it out. Come on. I see the wolf. The fox should be close. There we go. That's one thing, yes. So the key words for the fox: smart, strong partner or mate, wise teacher. So I did say like a sensual animal, so that makes sense about a strong partner or mate. So again, even though it says loneliness, you are probably not alone. You probably have a nice, loving partner with you, and you are a strong partner, to be exact. So let me read the paragraph for the fox. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for long periods of time, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. So when in balance, magical, ingenious teacher, monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity. And to bring it to balance, partnership and connection. So this is really good, y'all. So once you, again, take this solitude and run with it and get these downloads, and all you have to do, you'll gain a better sense of who you are, and you can be more beneficial to the partnerships and different relationships in your life. So that's beautiful. And again, that yellow is that solar plexus. That's that confidence, that strength to be authentic. So you might be working on that. So that's beautiful. That's what's going on for the next 3 months. So the next cards we have are from the Black Moon Oracle. We have 11th house, friends, and then part of fortune, increase, mercy. All right. So there's 3 figures here in the friends. So you might have 3 is all about collaboration. And again, even though it has loneliness here, I say you might have a lot of friends and all that stuff with you, but you might need to, disconnect or find that balance so you can do what you need to do to connect with spirit. But don't neglect your friends. The Fox even said it. Connect with those you love most, or who are dear to your heart, because they are with you in this time. These next 3 months, keep your friends close. Keep your friends close, because there is going to be an increase in your life that is going to bring a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and you want people in your corner to celebrate that, right? But in order to receive that increase is underneath the soul card. So you need to connect with spirit. Spirit is going to give you the answers you need in order to receive this increase. Okay. So next we have the, let me position this how I would like it, the Chakra Insight Oracle deck. So the first card we have is creativity. Creativity. In solitude, that's when we make our best art, right? Creativity. And it's funny because we have, I didn't say this, friends is number 35, and that's 8. And then creativity is 35, 8. So we got 2 8s on the table, and 8s are all about regeneration. And then 8 is also the Xfinity. That is Comcast, Lord. Infinity sign. So there is, I feel like, unity, fluidity that's going on in these 3 months. I feel like anything that you put into in whatever intent that you put, or anything that you bring into the material life, is flowing and helping increase what you really need in this life, whatever you're trying to manifest. If it's partnership, if it's a new career, money, health, but honestly, those are the main things that we cover. Love, career, all that stuff. But what I'm really seeing here is mainly connections with people. So we are in Aquarius season right now as I'm filming this, so that makes sense. So I would tend this more as for love, and not just love like deep romantic love, more just like love for all. Just who matters, who is in your corner, Who do you need to let go? Things like that. So creativity is really good because you have to use your imagination. You're able to express yourself. You're able to be authentic, and you have the freedom to be who you are. So really take this time. Again, you might have you're going to get that support from your friends and your loved ones to be in that creative space, and you might have more heightened creativity during this time. That's where probably this increase is coming from, so that's good. And most importantly, you need to have faith that you can do this. Whatever passion project you're doing, you can do it. Have faith. Trust the universe. Trust your guides. Trust your ancestors. They are guiding you to your best life. That's it. Like they're guiding you, but you have to be in a space of quiet to hear it. A place of solitude. If you have a sacred space, go ahead and tend to that. Clean it off. Get all the, spiritual juices flowing. Start meditating a little bit more, or just spending time in that space, writing down, being creative, because that's when you're going to get your messages. That's it. Okay. So now we have the Rider-Waite clarifying. All right. So we have the Three of Cups in reverse. We have the Moon in reverse. We have the World in reverse. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I'm taking this as, if you don't listen to your spirit guides, there's always a polar opposite of a situation. That's one of the 7 laws of power. So I feel like this is showing you, hey, you can, if you have faith, the top row here, hey, you can have faith, and everything that you want in life is yours. You'll have support from your friends. You'll have an increase in your creativity, maybe your finances, and love. And you just have to have faith and take this time to receive messages. But if you don't do it, you aren't going to have a good support system, or you might feel like you can't tell. If you don't tell people about your situations, you probably won't receive the help that you need. A lot of times we try to do things all by ourselves, and which is great, but we need that support as well. The Moon in reverse here, I take this as intuition. Your intuition will be blocked. There won't be an increase in your enlightenment. And then the World in reverse, I'm taking this with matching up with creativity. If you don't be authentic to who you are and express who you are, because the world needs to hear it. The world needs to hear it. But if you choose not to do that, you're not only hindering yourself, you're also hindering those who would have benefited from you taking those steps and putting your project out there. Also, you could have the world in all instances if you take this time to connect with your higher self and your spirit team, because you'll just end up alone. I just see that you'll end up alone. And maybe that's for the best, because maybe The people that are surrounding you, for some of you all, the people that are surrounding you aren't really there for you. So you might need to release them during the full moon in Leo, or any full moon after this reading. So, and if you don't have faith here, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you won't achieve a fulfilling life if you don't have faith. So take these 3 months seriously. Take these 3 months seriously. Wow. Now we're going in with the tarot for the Orishas. The first card is the Earth. The Earth. So we have the world here twice. The thing is, this one is upright, so you're able to clear this up by the tail end of the 3 months. By the tail end of the 3 months, if you are in this funk here, you have the ability to clean this all up. So we also have this one Orisha, Babalorisha. Never gotten this one. So let's dig into what he wants us to know. He does look like, before I dive in, I want to, instead of just jumping straight to the textbook, see what is here. So he looks like a magician. You see the as above, so below, and you see the candles, and he's doing a ritual, right? And it's lining up with the moon in reverse and then increase. So you need to trust your intuition. You need to work your magic during these 3 months. And he has all 4 elements here. He has air with the sword, fire with the candle, a cup of water, and then he has this row of crystals, earth, all in one. And he's illuminated here, and that he's bringing in that 5th element, the soul, the spirit. So he's going in right now. He is going in. And again, with love, I see love and career. For real, for real, for real, for real. Love and career, you can manifest that. Have the faith. Because if you don't, like midway, I will say maybe the 2nd month, you might get a little weary. You might get a little weary, and that might, for some of you all, you might go to the other side and get those negative aspects going on. But even if you get into that, you'll come back full circle and understand that you are powerful, that you are able to create and manifest all that you desire. So that's beautiful. Let's see if they have some keywords for Babalorisha. They have some keywords here. Yep, he is the magician. And we got, but I'll wait. I'll keep my hand on that. Come on. I'm having a hard time finding him. That's okay. I think I probably covered what I needed to cover there. So I'll just leave it at that. But we do have Ogun. Ogun is a warrior, a protector, right? His main, he rules like iron. So you can have a sword, like the sword is an air element. You can use one of those swords to put on your altar or in your space, so your sacred space, so you can call on protection during this time. Because Ogun is here. He is showing up and saying that I am here to protect you from anything that might be hindering your success. Anything, your success in love and your success in partnerships. Because I see that's definitely, I believe both of those are on the table. So let me see if Ogun has some strong messages from this book. No. Okay, I'll read this. The spirit triumphs and prevails over matter. Good overcomes evil. Intelligence exercises supremacy over brutality. Conquered enemies. You will win in any contest. Love is conjured up to reject and repel hate. And nature that is benevolent, but at the same time strong, compelling, persistent, and impulsive. Tenacity and courage. You will bring anything you have started to conclusion, and nothing, not even the smallest detail, will be omitted. Travels by train, activities in business related to metallurgy. I believe that's maybe like the metal field. And then romantic love, anything related to bounty and groves, vegetarian and nurturing tendencies. So that's beautiful. So that's basically clarifying the Baba Orisha, saying that whatever you want to manifest is coming. It's there. You can have it. The whole world is in your hands. You can manifest this. And Ogun is here to keep you covered. Keep you covered and protected. So that's beautiful. And then we have Ace of Air in reverse. And of course, for that, well, the Ace of Air, we have Aquarius, we have Uranus, and then we have Saturn here. And Uranus and Saturn actually rules Aquarius, so they co-rule Aquarius. And it's just this white dove here. And since this is in reverse, I feel like you still might have some doubt that you can manifest what you desire. You still have a little doubt there. You can't really fully begin this process after the 3 months are up. You still might have some doubt. Even if you see these intentions manifesting and growing, you still might have some doubt. But we're all human. It's okay. So just take this time to continue to lay a foundation. Continue to lay a foundation and work with your spiritual team. It's a process. It's a process. It's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be 3 months. So if you're having doubts and you're not having a lot of faith, just take the time, build a foundation, go within, and then everything will be all right. You don't have to be so bogged down in why isn't this working or getting so caught up in negative chatter, because it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. So, yeah, just trust. Just trust, and all will be well. All will be well because you, yes, you are the creator. Don't let them bring you down. You are the creator. Rise up and take your crown. So, and paint your reality. I'm over here quoting my own self here with the song that I wrote. But yes, you are the creator. Don't let anybody get you down. And if your friends are in your corner, yes, go friends. That's my best friend. If they not, all right, keep it pushing. You might just need to release them. So this is beautiful, number ones. So we have one more card, and this is from the Practical Witches spell deck. This is a love spell. Okay, y'all. So this might have to really do with love for most of y'all. This is the Sullivan spell. This is a lovely spell if you are given a small tree as a gift to wish for strength. We talked about that with the Leo full moon, and good health for you and your love. Before you plant the sapling, tie a bow and some colored ribbon and plant the bow with a small heart symbol in the soil under the roots of the tree. After you planted the tree, water it well. Make a wish that both you and your love will grow strong and enduring as the tree takes root and begins to flourish. When the tree bears its first leaf, press it in a book associated with the one you love. As long as you tend your tree with love, you will both enjoy blooming health and vitality. This is beautiful. We did talk about earth element here. You know, we are approaching spring. So this would be a beautiful time, especially if you're wanting to make that commitment, if you're wanting to make that connection with the partner, to plant a tree, tie a ribbon on it, draw your heart, say your prayers, say your spell over it, and watch it flourish. Watch as the tree flourishes, your relationship flourishes. So that's beautiful, y'all. But of course, you have to have faith. Have to have faith. So, all right, number ones, let me know how you received this message. Let me know if you want to go deeper into a reading. If you want to have your own personal reading, you can hit me up at mysticstorm333@gmail.com. And yeah, I'm here for you. So I will see you in the next one. If you picked another card, I will see you there too. Hello, my number twos. All right, let's get into it. So if you picked row 2, we have first with the crystal, we have this jet stone here with a little bit of agate. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is definitely protective stone, protecting of your energy, protecting you from negative thought, from negative chatter, anything like that. And it's also, I feel like I'm receiving this deepening your intuition, deepening your your intuition, especially going within for your shadow work. That's beautiful. So if you pick this, the soul card is this. Interesting, right? So there they have like this deep dark circle in like their womb area or their stomach area, and then they're holding it, they're cradling themselves, but they also have their hands out, well, more hands out, touching different aspects of the world. So I don't know what goddess that is with the multiple hands. It kind of reminds me of her in a sense. But also, there's like multiple, it's like they're in a shell almost. And like the outer layer is green, that's the heart. Then it's going in, it has a little yellow, orange, and then red. So this is going from the root chakra all the way up to the heart. As I said, that it's green, so I'll keep the green light going on. Oh, it didn't stay. But you get what I'm saying. It is heart chakra, definitely. So I feel like this is you going within yourself, finding the depths of your soul and getting into more shadow work to heal. There's some blood here on the head, a little on the shoulder, but there's definitely maybe some trauma mentally. You might be holding on to some things from the past, and it's that darkness may be your shadow self, and you're holding on to a lot of trauma. And that's why you're in this shell, because yes, you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your heart. And the hands, now that I'm looking at the other hands, are kind of like shielding everything away. It's not like open like here. It's like no. So there's some definite things that you need to work towards. Definitely going within and dusting off those cobwebs in the closet. Getting to know your shadow self is so important. It's so important, because that's when you're able to heal and you're able to come out of that shell and have an open heart. Okay. So this is from the Wild Offering. Body. Show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. So you might have, for some of you, your shadow self is being self-conscious about your body, not truly loving yourself for who you are. And you have this barrier up between you and other people. You have your guard up and you won't let people in. But accept where you are now. Accept who you are and grow with that. Enhance that. Okay? Because, I mean, we are all born here with the body that we had it. There's always room for growth. You can always change circumstances, whether it's exercise, dieting, or changing like your lifestyle, even plastic surgery, if you about it. So, I mean, there's limits and moderation to everything, but just putting that out there. And for some, I'm getting this, some of you all might be contemplating plastic surgery because you don't like where you are physically. But before you do that, go within, check in. Is this really going to benefit me? Is spending all this money going to help me progress? Is it going to make me feel better? Or am I still going to look at myself deep? When I look into the mirror, deep in my soul, am I still going to love? Am I still going to see the same person? Or am I going to automatically just think that everything is cured? Think about that. Think about that. Some things can't be fixed if mentally you're seeing something completely different. Okay? For the animal spirit, we have the earthworm in reverse. So earthworm, of course, earth energy, you're not grounded within your body. Just off jump, you're not grounded within your body. And it has all the colors of the chakra, but the most prominent color here is yellow. Yellow. We talked about yellow in card number 1. That's that strength. We're approaching the full moon in Leo. So this is saying that you are not having a lot of confidence within yourself. And you should. Because in this deep hole, this deep dark hole, there's beauty within that. Even with all this protection, you still have a love within there. Okay? So y'all just got a call. So I take that as confirmation. There's love within here. You just have to dive deep and heal from whatever has put you in this state. Okay? It will be a slow moving process. Earth energy is the slowest moving energy. But nothing worth fighting for comes overnight. It doesn't come overnight. So don't give up on yourself. Especially not in these 3 months coming up, okay? All right. Next we have the Black Moon Oracle. I like to just use these upright. Second house, owning. And then Mars, force. So you need to own. It has money on the table. But I'm also seeing owning who you are. Owning where you are now. Owning, meaning you might be owning rights to, if we talked about plastic surgery, you might get enough coin to go ahead and go through it if that's what you plan to do. Also, this might be a financial increase as well, because the number is 26. So that it reduces to 8. So that's regeneration in finances. So if you were going back to the plastic surgery thing, I don't know why this keep coming up. You might get enough coin to do this, but then again, you have to think deep within. And force with Mars. Mars has a lot of discipline within this planet. So this is definitely masculine energy. And with this energy, you'll have the drive to do more. If we're talking about body image here, you might have more drive to go to the gym, get your health in order to see a change in your body, right? So earthworm to me, I'm going back. Earthworms to me also, we're talking about earth element, that's pentacles. We got 2 pentacle cards basically here on the table. So this is also financial abundance, and you might be or financial scarcity that has happened in the past, but you're starting to build up this wealth because you're taking more action. And I'm hearing like maybe your financial hardships have contributed to your body. In a sense, maybe you're an emotional eater. Maybe you are using, I don't know, using money to shop for a lot of clothes. So that's probably why you are in this financial scarcity, because you're buying clothes in order to make yourself feel good. And it's just, it doesn't really work because there's some internal things you have to deal with. Okay? So let's go to the chakra healing. We have connection in reverse and then intelligence in reverse. So this is definite heart chakra and crown chakra healing here. And we already talked about within the heart, you have to love and heal yourself. So that's something that you can work on. And then also, you're not, what I'm hearing is you should read up more, research more, whatever you're trying to do, in order to manipulate or shape, sculpt your body. Do more research on it before you just go ahead and jump right into it. Search, Google, do what you have to do, because there's a lack of awareness going on. Okay. And as far as connection, you don't feel if you aren't connected with your body, you're not connected all the way, because what is mind, body, spirit? Mind, body, spirit. So if you're not really connecting with your body, you're out of alignment. So you need to also focus on that these next 3 months, okay? Just like number ones, like the number here is 26. Here is 26. And I think the last time it was like 5, it was like 35. So that's 8. In this instance, it's 8 again. So there's a lot of regeneration going on at this time. We're finding more about ourselves and healing from that. That's beautiful. We're clarifying with the Rider-Waite now. We have 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands reverse, the Emperor reverse, 4 of Wands, and 9 of Swords. Okay. 5 of Wands, I'm getting that you might be competing with other people in your head, but there's no competition here. There's no competition. You are you, they are them. There's no reason to compare yourself. You need to love where you are at this moment and run with it. Enhance yourself, because it's only one you. So there's no competition here. And with the Emperor here in reverse, that is an authority figure. So you might not have enough discipline within yourself, or you might not feel that you have enough discipline to get what you need to do done. If we're talking about, this is definitely health. I'm feeling health. But even though cards are in reverse and stuff, this is something that we need to tend towards. There's always, that Mars energy is inside of you. That Emperor energy is inside of you. So you can get this done. You just have to believe. You just have to believe that you can do this. And I feel like you will eventually, because we have 4 wands here underneath connections with the heart chakra. So there's some celebrations that's going to happen during these next 3 months. You might be in a partnership. That's why connections is here, even though it's in reverse. And you might get that cleared up. You might be celebrating your victory to losing weight, or your victory of finding a partner and getting married, or that new job, anything. There's something happening here worth celebrating. And this is 4, the number 4. So definite stability that is here, because you're owning it. You're owning it. You're acquiring this wealth. There's money on the table. You have to figure out what you're going to do with it. What are you going to do with it? Okay. And then we have 9 of Swords. Definite Aquarian energy. I must say, this is definitely anxiety, sleepless nights, nightmares. So what I feel like all of these things that are happening are internal, and that's something that you need to heal. I feel like if the body is misaligned, definitely the mind and the spirit is. So that's why, you're having all this negative chatter in your head. So it is lining up with intelligence in reverse. So if you can't think clearly, you aren't able to move in a way of excellence. So take this time for self-care. I'm seeing roses on the quilt. Take this time to definitely do some self-care and to go within to, again, nurture yourself and tend to the body. Tend to the body. Accept your body. Love your body. Because it is yours. It is your temple. It is your instrument. All in one. So take that as you will. The next cards we have are from the tarot, from the Orishas. We have the Salamander in reverse, 2 of Water, the Earth element, that's in reverse, and then 5 of Air. So the Salamander here, it's definitely fire energy. You can't hardly see it because it's kind of invisible and it's blending in with the environment. I feel like it's also in the desert, maybe. And I feel like you're wanting to blend in with the world and be a part of the social norms, but that's not you. That's not you. That's not what you're here for. No. And the fact that the salamander is trying to blend in, but you can still see it because of the fire, and is matching up with the wands here, fire energy. There's passion, underlying passion here that you can ignite. And you have to use your passion wisely. Are you going to use it? That fire energy is also Mars energy. Are you going to sit up here and use it to better yourself? Better yourself as in health-wise, financially, in love? Or are you going to continue to follow the social norms? And if it worked for Sally, it'll work for me. Nah, that's not the case. So think about that. And if you don't blend in, or if you are blending in, you might miss out on a beautiful opportunity because we have Two of Water. Look at the little sea fishies, seahorses, sea fishies. This is definitely Two of Cups, and that's that union between one another. That can also be a union within yourself, getting back aligned with the body, right? So if you realize that you are a unique being here to do what you are set out here to do, you will definitely rise above all this this darkness, because your shadow self is calling you here to heal. We also have the earth element in reverse. So that's really picking up with the earth worm here that's in reverse. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. What you're trying to do, what you're trying to get accomplished. And you have to take this time to realize if what you're wanting to do is for the right reason. That's probably why time is moving a little slow for you these next 3 months, because you have to really realize, is this it? And you have caring connections here. You have the Two of Water, you have Four of Wands, you even have connection, which is in reverse, but I really feel like that is because of your energy, because of the Soul card here with this outer layer of love, because you're trying to protect yourself. And then lastly, we have Five of Air. There's 5 birds. I think it's like herons. And one is like looking directly at me like, are you going to help? Because there's a alligator, a crocodile there. So I feel like there might be... I just got it. So nine of swords. There's a lot of anxiety here, and these heron birds are here, and one is like staring, like, "Are you gonna help?" Like, you don't see this alligator, this big monster here, this horrible situation that could come at any second. You can fly. You can fly. You can rise above any situation. You don't have to stay there and wait to get swallowed up whole. You don't have to. But if you choose to stay, by all means, that will happen. So I feel like by the end of these 3 months, you have some soul searching to do, and you have to really realize is what I'm trying to mold myself into. Is it worth it? Is it worth it in the long run? All this anxiety is here for no reason, because I can manifest and accomplish anything that I want to if I really put my mind to it and put action towards it with that Mars energy. I would say really connect with Mars these next few months. Definitely. And we have one last card, a moon spell from the Practical Witches or spell deck. And this is Lucky Seed Spell. Another lucky charm for sovereignty is to take 7 seeds and put them on your windowsill during a full moon for 7 hours. Try this Nestorism. I'll spell it out because I can't do it right now. Nasturtium seeds, which are readily available at any gardening or warehouse store. Plus, they grow so easily they thrive under any circumstances. Wow. Wow. Pick up the moon charged seeds, and while holding them in the palm of your hand, speak this wish spell. Lucky be quick. Luck be quick, luck be kind, and by lucky 7, good luck will be mine. Plant these lucky seeds well and be on the lookout for blessings to shower down upon you. You might receive a gift, win free services, or unexpectedly find money. So this ties into the 4 wands. There's some celebration that's going to come here, and you can put that off by setting your intentions by charging these seeds underneath the full moon. If you're watching this, the full moon in Leo is coming up, so you can, get on that. And then it said, what did it get? It said something that had got me going. Plus the seeds that we talked about, they will grow so easily and thrive under any circumstance. This is the alligator and the birds. The birds, you can soar. You can soar through this. Like, you, by all means, no matter what, you are protected. You got this. So this is beautiful. Number 2s. It's going to be a trying 3 months. Not gonna lie, but that's why you got this jet on deck. If you don't have some, go get some. And it's definitely going to help you go within and work through these shadow instances that are bottled up inside. Okay? So I love you, number 2s. I will see you all in the next one. Hopefully I see you. If I already see you number 1, hey. If I see you number 3, let's see what we have. Hello, my number 3s. Okay, let's get into it. So if you pick this row, the stone here is smoky quartz. And this is very good for grounding, centering yourself, and also to reveal your purpose. So you might be in a state right now to where you want to find out, what are you really here for? What is your purpose in life? Or you also just probably need some grounding. And it also removes negative energy. So smoky quartz is really good. All right. And then the soul card that was sticking up was this one. Very enticing, right? She has swirls. I see, the person here, or figure, she's kind of like a shell, in a sense. She's spiraling a shell, and then around her, she's speaking out, and she's creating this other like whirlwind. So at your core, you know what you want to do, and it's just a matter of speaking your truth and running with it, expressing yourself and running with it. And the spiral here that's coming out of her mouth is blue. So this is definitely throat chakra. So you need to pay attention to how you're expressing yourself. You actually might be a speaker of some sort, a teacher. You might also be a singer. Something to do with speaking or having something flow from the mouth, a poet, something. So when you go within at your core, like I'm staring like right, it's like a core ball right in the middle. That's where all your creativity and your expression is harnessed. So this is good because with smoky quartz, you can reveal your purpose. So you can do some meditation on that. You can just hold it around and just focus on it, because there's different types of meditation. You don't just have to sit down and, close your eyes. You can take a walk and have this stone and ponder and all this stuff. So this is beautiful. Definitely express yourself this season. For the wild offering, we have intention. It has butterflies all over it. I love butterflies. One of my spirit animals. Intention is simply following the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. This is beautiful. But you know what? In order to set your intentions, what do you have to do? You have to know what you really want and speak it aloud. This is also a manifestation symbol as well. A manifestation symbol, because you know deep down what you desire and you're speaking that out into the world. That's your intention. That's beautiful. And then let's see what you have from the animal spirit. You have the frog. The frog. This is definitely water element. And the rain here is pouring on this frog. And I feel like there's some negativity, a dark cloud or so, your shadow self maybe, that you might need to nurture and take care of. And, frogs are mainly green, so I take this as the heart chakra, tending to the heart as well. But let's read from the animal spirit guidebook and see what the key words are for the frog. Clearing, cleansing, and healing. So yes, you need to definitely clean up or nurture some things. If I said like this dark cloud of some sort, you definitely need to cleanse and nurture your shadow self. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, it needs for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in, frogs. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. When in balance, clear energy and enthusiasm for life. When out of balance, depleted, running on empty. To bring into balance, lake, river, ocean, bathhouse. So that's beautiful. And it's funny because when I was talking about setting intention, I said go for a walk. And I actually was envisioning, I have a greenhouse, not a greenhouse, a greenway behind my house, and there's like a little creek. I love to take a walk on any type of body of water. So the fact that, you might need to go retreat if you have like a river or a lake near you, definitely go there, because you don't really need that to bring you back into balance. If you're already into balance, that's just going to help you even more. Spark your creativity to find purpose. Also, this is good to release some of this shadow self and heal from your shadow self and your trauma. Okay, so this is beautiful. I feel like most of it is harnessing from your heart chakra as well. All right. So next we have from the Black Moon Oracle, Black Moon Astrology Oracle, we have Jupiter return benefits, and we have Libra high balance. So with Jupiter return here, benefits, Jupiter is all about expansion. So once you figure out what you want and speak on that and set your intentions for these next 3 months, watch it expand. Watch what you want manifest and expand to where you didn't even think it would. Right? This is beautiful. It has the moon in the back, so definitely pay attention to the phases of the moon. Work with the moon. The moon is your friend. Okay? Also, we have Libra. I balance. So, this is definitely taking into consideration that you need some balance in your life, that you need to ground more, that you need to figure out what you want, that you need to cleanse and have some self-care with the frog. It will definitely, once you nourish yourself and cleanse and get yourself, together, you will find more balance within your life. And also when you set your intention and all that stuff, you will find that the universe will bring your life into balance depending on what you're speaking on. So there might be some things that the universe shakes up a little bit, but that's just balancing the scales. So don't think that your manifestation isn't on its way. It is. You just, you have to go through some things. You might be here in the scales. You might think this part of your life is great and you just want to bring this part up. But in order to bring that up, some things have to be let go in order to bring everything in balance. But don't fear, because there's an expansion on its way with the benefits that you're going to receive. You might, if it's work, you might receive better benefits at work. You might be changing career jobs so you can get better benefits. Benefits, and it's blue as well too. So throat chakra, you will gain more benefits once you speak up for yourself. Once you speak up for yourself, you will gain not only benefits but more recognition. Beautiful. All right, next we have the chakra insight, and we have insight and grounding in reverse. So again, powerful manifester. You're a powerful manifester because you're taking this time, these next 3 months, to go within, to understand and awaken your true self. You see, there's that core within, going within, meditating on your life purpose, running with that, realizing what you want and desire. So this is beautiful, y'all. And the number here is 42, 8. We've been having 8s a lot in these readings. So it's all about regeneration, renewal, going with, and maybe even rebirth as well. Because that infinity sign, there's a lot of fluidity going on that you're creating. So that's beautiful. And then we have grounding in reverse. And I'm not surprised seeing this, especially since the smoky quartz is here. So, and it's okay. You might not, grounding and balance here. We got the ladies sitting here in meditation mode. So really, you might get off balance a little bit during these next 3 months, but you have the keys, you have the tools to get back on track. You might be ungrounded because there's some things you need to cleanse and release in your life. Spiritual bath, spiritual bath, spiritual bath. Make sure you take one. I know with our busy lives, sometimes we may forget. I try to strive to take a spiritual bath every week. It hasn't been like that lately because of so much stuff that I have to do. Oh, but best believe your girl is taking a spiritual bath. I'm getting back to cleansing and repeat. And also, you can take a spiritual shower. Spiritual shower. Any intention that you set, honestly, will help. You don't have to, just imagine as the water is flowing down that is cleansing you in the shower, that you see a stream of light going down within your body. You can do that as a spiritual cleansing as well. So this is beautiful. Let's see what we have now for the tarot, Rider-Waite Tarot. We have Seven of Swords reversed, the Magician reversed, the Tower, and then 10 of Wands. Okay, let's get to it. So 7 of Swords here. Well, one, sevens represent wisdom. Swords represent the mind. So mentally, you don't feel like you have to be deceitful in order to get what you want, in order to receive these benefits. And that's why that blue is showing up with the Black Moon astrology, because, your throat chakra, you can speak life or death into any situation. So you are at a place where you don't have to be manipulative or deceitful in order to get your way. And Seven of Swords, yeah, it has a bad connotation, but also it can be sneaky, deceptive, but I feel like also it can be a little strategic in order to get what it wants. So take that as you will, but what I'm seeing here as for now, like, you don't have to be strategic. I would say that more than like deceptive, manipulative. I'm not getting that energy from the Seven of Swords right now. So that's good. You just speak authentically and everything will come its way. The Magician in reverse. So it's lining up with balance. So what you probably need to focus on balancing and grounding and nurturing is that you are the magician. As above, so below. So if here you don't feel powerful, how are you going to state your intentions and think that it's going to manifest? It's not. So you need to make sure at your deepest core, you know that you are powerful, and you know that whatever you speak on, whatever you think on is going to manifest, period. So don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself, because you're a powerful manifester. Like, it's all here, like in the soul card, in the intention. And then what was one highlight? I'll read the first line. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. So you have to take the will, the action of manifesting your intentions. You have to put in work always. And then the mind, as in to think this out, and then so you can write this on paper and speak on it, right? In order for it to manifest. The mind also gives you insight as to where you need to move. How do you need to go about certain things? What's the plan? What's the goal? So going within is important. And once you ground yourself, you will know who you are. Magician. Okay. Good. Next, we have the Tower. So the Tower here, there's going to be some changes, some big changes that are going on in your life that is going to, I would take this as a death in a sense, a death as in an ending. It could be an ending in love. It can be an ending in career path. Something's happening in your life that is going to, it's going to be a tower moment. And take this as you will. When it comes up, don't get discouraged, because again, this is coming up underneath insight. So you might, once you go within, you might know that this is coming. You might know that this is what you have to do already. And this will bring you more, more happiness, more abundance. Because what we have next is 10 of Wands. Wands are all about passion, that fire, right? So, and also we use wands to manifest, right? Magician. So you, after this tower moment, you regain your knowledge that you are powerful, and you're carrying all your wands, which you'll probably eventually just mesh together and just make it one. So you can just be like, have a big wand. But this is good. This is really good, especially since this is something that you might be struggling with a little bit. All right. So next we have the tarot for the Orishas. Okay. All right. We have 8 of Fire in reverse. The Outcast. Message from Earth. And 4 of Water in reverse. Okay, so good. So 8 of Fire in reverse. I'm seeing these volcanoes erupting. So what I'm taking that from here, you already had your tower moment somewhere off in here. Maybe within like the middle of these 3 months, you've already had your tower moment. So don't think that everything is just going to explode afterwards. Remember, we talked about there's a balancing act. There's some things that you have to let go in order for the scales to balance. That's probably what this tower moment is about, because you're like, why do I have to let go of this? It's to bring more balance and harmony within your life. So I can also take this as explosive ideas, in a sense, especially because the clouds are around it. But I do feel like in this instance, especially since it's lining up with benefits and the 7 of Swords, and throughout this whole reading, that you might think that there might be more hiccups, more towers that are going to come, but that's not the case. That's not the case. And then the planet that is associated with this is Mars. Mars is also with the Force. So it's that action, it's that will. So you also might not feel like you have the motivation to do what you need to do in order for your intentions to materialize. So think about that. Make sure that you are taking into consideration that you have to put in work in order to see the benefits of your manifestation. Okay. So next we have the Outcast. The Outcast. So I take this as solitude. I take this as going within. Look, he's at a body of water. We talked about that with the frog, to cleanse and to nurture. The outcast, you know, we would say that they are shunned out from society, that they're the black sheep to say, but it's okay to be unique. That's what makes you you. That's why we're here like that. Like we're not meant to all be the same. So going into a sacred place and nurturing yourself, like he has a flower in his mouth, he has like a bag, maybe a bag of tools, especially since he's lining up with the magician. This is a safe haven. This is where he goes to retreat and take care of himself in order to go back into the village. So this is beautiful, especially since it's matching up with the I keep on saying musician, sorry, magician. And it's underneath balance as well. Once you find balance within, you take a little self-care, you'll gain your power back. And then we have message from Earth. Message from Earth. So what I'm seeing here is that wealth and abundance is on its way. You might see it sprout or begin to take bud by the end of the 3 months. If you set your intentions right, if you go through this battle of am I powerful or not, and come up and be triumphant and know that you are powerful, that, and it's lining up with this tower moment. What did I say? The tower moment, after this, it will bring you abundance. And the message from Earth is clarifying that, is reassuring that this is happening for you. Okay? So when you see that tower moment come up in these next few months, just remember that a blessing is soon to follow. Okay? All right. And then we have Four of Water in reverse. And what I'm taking this as, I know this fishy, can't remember the name of this fish, but it's an African fish that can live, like bury itself in land and live there for a year. I think that's what it, think I remember that correctly. So what I feel like, especially since it's a year and time with the Earth energy, Earth is the slowest moving energy, as we know. So I think it will begin to bud within the 3 months, but it will take about a year in order for you to really see that expansion, to see those benefits, to reap those benefits. For water, also, or is about stability. So in order to have more stability in your life, make sure that you are retreating back and having that self-care, like Outcast and the frog. Okay? And the planets, the signs and the planets, we have Scorpio, Mars again, and then I believe this is Pluto. Some of these symbols for these signs, like some planets they can have 2 different symbols, so it kind of throws me off a little bit. I believe that should be Pluto. So, okay. So now we have our last card, which is our Practical Witches spell book deck. So this one is an altar spell. So this is Thor's Day spell. Thor's Day is Thursday. So if you find yourself in need of help resolving a problem or uncovering new resources within yourself. This is good. This is good. Try the following. On a Thursday, light some blue candles and chant the following affirmation. Fears and doubt, be gone from me. I have the courage to break free. I have the wisdom to know and the strength to grow. I call upon my inner guide to hear and see my truth. Blessed be. Repeat this 4 times, 4 for stability, while the candle burns. Embrace your intuition and trust it with all your heart. This is beautiful and very, very appropriate for this reading, because you have some doubt. Fears and doubt, be gone from me. I have the courage to break free. I have the wisdom to know and the strength to grow. I call upon my inner guide to hear and see my truth. Blessed be. Ooh, that is matching straight up with the soul card, right? So definitely take up this Thursday spell. Every Thursday, you might do it a Thursday out of the month for the next 3 months, and run with this. Get some blue candles. You can just get like the little stick pillar candles. You don't have to get a big 7-day candle. You can if you want to. 7-day candles are the big glass ones. You can repeat over it every day. You can start on a Thursday and do it every day. Just modify it as you will. You're the magician. This is your magic. So think about it and be crafty. Okay? All right, number 3s, this is what we have. And of course, if you always want to dive deeper into a reading, if you want your own personal reading, you can hit me up at mysticstorm333@gmail.com. And I'm here for you always. So I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.